So time for another assignment video. I said that really loud. Everybody's asleep. It is kind of late. I was scrolling and I thought, you know what, I better do some work while everybody's asleep. So I'm making an assignment video. So this one is Design a Myth. I love reading myths and stories because I'm not creative at all. If you want an analytical essay about facts and theories, I'm your gal. If you want me to create a myth, a story, I'm not your gal. That's AI. So for those of you who are super creative, you are going to show us how a myth is created. So for this one, we're going to choose a real life person. Try to choose a family member. Think about their stories and what you would want to say about them, and then write us a story. Now, when you start looking into what is a myth, try to stay in the lane of the ancient archetypes of a myth. Sorry, my dog is freaking me out. Just started barking for no reason. Maggie, go lay down. Okay, so this, like I said, you want to stay in the lane of a myth. Drama, hero's journey, trials and tribulations. Like, what does this legend have to go through to be called a legend? Because you're not just a legend for no reason. You done something. So, like, if I were going to try this, I was thinking, like, who would I do in my family? So, who's a legend in my family? Grandpa, obviously. This is my grandpa. Look at this. Look at him. Look at him. That's so cute. So this is my grandpa. He, look, he's on a motorcycle. This is my grandpa right here. I don't know who this person is. Like, this is grandpa. I don't know who this guy is. Like, this, look at him. Like, look at this dude. Look at this. So, it's so weird to see someone through the evolution of their life. Like, who's this? He's in a boat. Like, what's going on? So, yeah, like I said, look at him with a little bike. Yeah, this is Grandpa right here. I remember this Grandpa right here. But, okay. So, anyways, I would have to think of a story about Grandpa. Like, maybe Grandpa and his mighty steed rode off into the wind because he had to, like, face a dragon. That was my grandma. I don't know what the story would be because I'm not very creative, but that's what you're doing for this one. For this one, you're going to design a myth about a person. Research the hero's journey because that's the myth we want to read. Try to keep it under like 1 or 2 pages because the hero's journey is like a novel, but we don't want that. We just want like a short story. So your hero's journey should start with, like, what's their goal? What do they want to overcome? What are the trials they had to overcome? Is there a tragedy involved? What was the growth? And what was the lesson we could learn from them? So that is it. I hope someone does this one. This is a really fun one to read. You don't even have to write it if you don't want to. You could do a video. Like, you could just sit here like this and be like, guys, let me tell you about the legend of so-and-so. Yeah, I would love to watch that. Or you could do like a show. Like, I don't know. I don't have creative people in this class, but let your creative freak flag fly and let us see what you got. Or don't. Just type it. Yeah, whatever. So, all right. Oh, my dog is still barking. So, I gotta go.